That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Knocked away. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. 4 on the clock. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Doncic. Rebound Boston. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Back to Holiday. Outside Tatum. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The end of the first quarter.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics 24. The Lakers 12.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Here's Doncic. Off with the layup.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got 7 points.
Not many can turn on the after boosters like Drew Holiday.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Tatum drives in. Kick out to Brown. Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handle. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
The Lakers call timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's James. And there's the drive. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
White, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
First team foul.
So often, LeBron in the lane results in a foul.
Los Angeles.
Well,
Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
First team foul.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent.
Left side White. 6 to shoot. Here's Cornette. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Smith.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Pass to Cornette. This one for 3. James with the rebound.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Second chance shot. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Cornette. Horford outside. 5 to shoot. Back to Cornette. Here's Holiday. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Lakers trail by 11. James, right side. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside Holiday. And here's White. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Doncic, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Count the basket.
Holiday.
Holiday's got 9.
Derek White.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
Assisted by
What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
It's stolen by James. Driving in. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
In the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
the end of the first half.
Exercise.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Reeves. Pass to Goodwin. Driving to the basket. To the paint. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hauser. The offensive rebound.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
And here's Connect outside. Fires in the triple. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Outside, Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than than just a shooter.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Doncic left side. Looking to end this cold spell. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Really got his defender off balance. That time did Doncic with that cunning pump fake.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
You know, guys, that's not quite somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
From deep 3-point range, Hauser grabs the board.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Oh, the wily vet. James using the shot fake, and they fell.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
D.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And the Lakers making a change here. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Outside Reeves. Back to James. To the inside. Hayes. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Tatum with it. Picked up by James. Clock at 4. Tatum with room to shoot. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 9.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, I feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best. LA and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Finney-Smith. Right side Reeves. And here's Reddish. Back to Porzingis. The ball's knocked loose. James with the ball for the lead. There's the strength of the King.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
And both free throws good for Brown. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Here's James.
LeBron
And slam dunk by James.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time. That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
Down low. Here's Len. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far.